Hey folks, it's Lindsey Huddleston with SPS back in the building over at the Dog House in Portage, Michigan. Portage Northern High School with the newly minted head basketball coach, Kevin Q. White.
Coach, how you doing? I'm ready to rock and roll. You see we have this behind me. I'm very blessed right now to be the head coach of Portage Northern. Very blessed.
And make it clear, we're not in the main gymnasium. We're in the Dog House, which is auxiliary gym. 1, 2, 3, 4 court baskets, ball courts, 3. Was 8 clocks. I mean, a great thing going on. So you're looking to not only make an impact just with the coaching, but with the development opportunities and just overall community. But without all that being said, talk about this new opportunity and what's going on with you now.
Well, we're very excited. We just had a great June. We got a lot of kids that are now going to be playing with their travel teams in July. But we're just blessed to have the opportunity right now to continue to play with the things that have gone in the last couple of years, to get out and have some normalcy, to have a facility like this you see behind you, get some kids in the gym and get the balls bouncing. We're really excited.
Yeah, well deserved to have a great landing spot like this. You're fulfilling the shoes of a previous legend in the area. Coach Steve Hawkins was a collegiate coach, was here. Talk about your road to get here, because to be able to have the keys to this place, man, and again, we're not in the gymnasium, we're in the auxiliary gym, which gives you more support. But talk about your road to get here and how you landed this role.
Well, I've been in small college for a long time, and one of the blessings about being in small college is you get to wear many hats, because the staff isn't as big. So
that's a blessing?
That's a blessing.
Okay.
I thought as a young coach I wanted to go do Division I and do that kind of stuff, and I realized I got to wear more hats at a young age. Recruiting, scouting, video breakdown, team travel, meals, the banquet, all those kind of things.
Wait a minute. All those things go into this? I thought you just roll the balls out.
No. And I've had some great mentors and some great head coaches that I've worked for, and some guys that have done a good job telling me, where you land, where you'll be a good spot where you land, you'll be prepared for anything. So if it's a Dobo role, or if it's a video coordinator, or if it's a high school head coach with a school with 1,600 kids, an auxiliary gym and a main gym that are beautiful and a great city to raise a family, that might be the spot where you land. So I think all those opportunities, places I were, like Kalamazoo and Aquinas and Wisconsin Stout, all those schools prepared me for a job like this.
Yeah, this type of role, as high profile as it is, and having a great keys to the gym, if you will, is one thing, but you can't really hide from the work, because it seems like there's so many other things that have to go along with that. Talk about the process and the work that you have to put in, and how you have to embrace the little small intricate details to be able to be that head coach when it really comes down to it.
Well, you can't build a house without blueprints, so you got to have a plan of what you're doing early and often. So I got hired in May, and we rolled the plan for June and July right away, and I'm already working on the plan for August, September, October. Like, you cannot be at a school like this and kind of just fly by the seat of your pants. We have some great parents who are detailed and organized, and I want to help match their detail and organization too, to make sure we got to have a plan for everything we do. When we're going to be in the gym, when we're not going to be in the gym, when we're going to go on trips, how we're going to go on trips, all those kind of things.
Right. Talk about expectations for future Huskies coming on board, as far as what Coach Q expects from them on the court and off the court.
Well, we got to do school first. We got to be in the
coach. I can't just breathe through it. I'm a ball player.
No, we can't
I'm a hoop. I can't.
No, we can't just hoop. No, we got to do school first.
I tried, fellas. You say you're not buying that.
Championship habits start in the classroom.
Championship habits start.
And we got to go to school every day, because mom and dad are going to work every day.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me that you can't come to school every day.
Yeah.
Right. And when you come to school, you got to go to class. And you got to put your phone away. And we got to make sure those details. Well, when we start winning on the courts, because we win in the classroom, and you win with good people.
Yeah, I get that.
And you have to understand that you got 4 years here, and after that, what you did here will carry on to the next 4 years. So you got to have good habits now.
Yeah.
And my plan is to set up a situation in the boys basketball program that we put school ahead of basketball.
Sure.
There might be times where practice gets canceled because not enough guys to take care of their business in the classroom.
Wow.
We have to make sure we're doing school.
Wow, I appreciate that.
We're not going to have guys in street clothes who are ineligible 1 week playing. It's not going to be our thing.
So these guys aren't going to hold you hostage because you need bodies on the court.
No.
You're going to go back on what the expectations and principles are.
No. We got to do school first, because I'm going to coach you how I was raised, and in my house you had to do school first.
Yeah, I hear that.
My mom wasn't playing.
So, shout out to mom. She said, "Oh, you sick today? You ain't going outside."
No.
I might be okay.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You're going to school today. You play tomorrow, so if you don't practice today. My mom's big thing was this. I'm going to work every day. School is your job.
Name?
Sheila Smith.
Okay.
My Mama Smith. Mama said, "Listen, son, I go to work every day. Your job is school. I could make you work in high school, and I'm not. So your job is to go to school and get the work done. Get to work.
And get it done.
Yeah, I don't need teachers calling me about behavior or grades. You're at work every day.
Yeah.
Handle your business. There's a time to be a high school kid.
Yeah.
And she gave us times for that. You know, but I was blessed. My mom was a season ticket holder for Michigan football.
Oh, wow.
My whole childhood. So I mean, you name the game, I was probably there.
Oh, wow.
But during the week, it was school.
Yeah.
And I understood that. I got to do a lot more in high school with my buddies and those kind of things because I did school during the week.
Sure.
Yep.
So you took care of your business.
Right.
Talk about managing expectations. I know how it is when you go through the interview process and you present and you say, this is how I'm going to, take over. This is what I'm going to do. But then talk about managing expectations to the community, to the players, or just to everybody with what it takes to be the first year head coach, starting up a new program, and just like I said, managing those expectations.
Well, we just got to get 1% better every day. And then we also have to understand that we're starting at the ground floor because it's a new system and new time. Good things take time. I've been following your career and doing this for a long time. It's gotten better and better and better every year. And you interview more and more people, and more people reaching out to you to do certain things. So in our program, we want to start at the ground floor, but we want to use what we have to gain an advantage. For example, Summer League here next year. Instead of traveling all over the state trying to play all these scrimmage games, just host something in our barn.
Summer League at Portage North.
Yeah, so try to do something different.
Yeah.
And then youth camp, get the kids in the community involved, and then get out and do some community service and have good kids. And then on the floor, let it play out. We're going to play really hard. We're going to play defense. But to manage expectations, we just got to get 1% better every day. And again, you can't build a house without blueprints.
Yeah, and also, too, talking about a good team, to help your team, I know you got one young man in particular, Jarrell Amos, my guy, is coming on board. Talk about his involvement and your expectations for him.
Well, I've known him for a long time. His older son played with the Camp Dale Basketball Academy. Daryl Matthews is an assistant coach of mine on the varsity. We helped start the Camp Dale Basketball Academy together, by the way. He's going to be on the varsity staff with me, and I have two other assistants, Corey Lyons and Terrell Gillard. We're going to coach my freshman in JV, and then Kevin Inglesby this is the new one, he's my post coach.
Post coach.
So he only coaches our post players.
Bring back the post game, baby.
Bring back the post game.
Yeah,
so
I love it.
It's like being I'm a big football guy, so it's like having an O-line or D-line coach. So Coach Inglesby, 6'8", so he's only going to coach our post players. He'll do some other things too off the court for me, but he does a really good job. Literally in practice, he just watches our post guys.
Yeah.
And all the post, he has a basket and stations and works with the post guys.
Yeah.
So we'll be different in that route. We'll have guys, because I feel the game of basketball, because with the NBA, everything trickles down and up. We've gone away from having a center by the basket and those kind of things.
Yeah.
So I think having some size in our building, which we do, and featuring that and having someone just work with them, the kids are so excited. Like, Coach, it's so great having Coach Inglesby, because like usually when we do drills, the big guy just stands off to the side or does whatever. So our staff is going to be very, very knowledgeable. They're all husbands, they're all dads, they're all brothers, they're all uncles, and that's what we're trying to instill in our young men. Oh, yeah. We're going to lead by example through our coaching staff.
Oh, man, that's going to be awesome, man. That's some great things. Also, Coach, here you got some competitive schools in the area. Shout out to Coach Ramsey Nichols. I was just down here last season and sat with him and his team. Talk about getting in and fitting into this competitive area of basketball in West Michigan.
Well, I mean, Kalamazoo Central, of course, had a great season last year. I got opportunity to coach JV under Coach Nichols and learned a ton.
He got to change up his matchup and everything, change up his game plan when you come over.
It's going to be a fun game for sure. And that staff has been together for a long time, all close friends. They all were very, very congratulative to me and my staff, and we're very happy for us to come over here to Northern. But in the rest of the area, one thing we have over here, unlike other areas, we have a lot of 2-3 sport athletes. So Portage Central, Nadawan, and Gull Lake, and Portland, you're going to see a lot of guys on Friday night in the fall. You might see the same guys in the winter. You might see the same guys in the spring on the baseball field. So we have a lot of 3-sport athletes here, and at other schools. It makes our league pretty competitive in and around the area. Then we have some smaller schools that have some great tradition, like Schoolcraft and Kalamazoo Christian, and that we're going to also play, that have been winning and doing things at a high level for a long time. So usually if you get out of West Michigan, out of your district and your regional, you got a pretty good chance to make it to the Breslin. So here, that's going to be one of our long-term goals, but we're going to try to just get better every day again.
Oh, I love it, man. I love it. You got great things going. I appreciate you making time. Anything else you want to share with us about the program, yourself, or just any shout-outs you want to give before we get you out of here?
I just want to appreciate you for all you've done for, just not just high school basketball, but the Moneyball program and all the things we do, you do for the community in Michigan, and being two Western alums. It's always good to get back together with you, and we're looking forward to watching them this winter.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Stevens.
Everybody in the Kalamazoo area, get out to go watch the Broncos. Dwayne Stevens is going to do a really good job over there. I've had a chance to talk to him a little bit. And if anybody wants some more information on the Huskies, feel free to reach out to me, and we'll get in the gym. And hopefully we'll get you back next June for the Husky Summer League Right here at the Igloo in the doghouse.
I'm gonna work that. The inaugural.
The first one.
Yeah, I like
the
that.
First
I like
one.
that.
So we're going to try to get it rocking here in June. We got to get all 6 courts going, and we'll get rocking and rolling. It's going to be fun.
That's great, man. Well, I'm so happy for you. I'm glad I'm able to support you. We want to keep watching and supporting Coach Kevin Q. White over at Portage Northern, doing great things. With that, this is Lindsey Hudson with SPS. We'll see you next time. Peace. Hey, Coach, you got a lot of experience, not only in the high school space, obviously, but in the collegiate space. Take me through an out-of-bounds play. Let's say you're trying to, within the last 2 minutes, and you got to score. So what would an offensive out-of-bounds play be like for you right now?
Okay, so time and score. Do I need a 3 or I need a 2?
Very good. 2 to tie, 3 to win.
2 to tie. So we're gonna set up in triangle real quick. We're gonna take our 4-man's gonna take a ball to bounds. We're gonna put our shooter over here in this stall right here.
Does your shooter have to be a guard?
No, he can be 4, it can be 5, he can be our big man, it can be anybody. Preferably who's been making shots during the game.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna put here.
Who's been making shots during the game?
So we'll use Michigan State. Is Gabe Brown making shots? We're gonna put Gabe Brown right here.
Gabe has been hot.
All right. Okay. Max is making none. Max, go take a ball to bounce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and then we're gonna put our 5-man at the top of the key, or another guard or a post. Then we're gonna spread out our other guard way on the wing. What we're gonna do is we're not gonna smack the ball. All right. We're gonna come up and screen at the top, bring the big to the basket. All right. And then we're gonna have this guard who's a shooter set a screen for me going to the corner.
This is Gabe setting the screen.
Yep.
Come across.
And now we're going to have him set a screen going this way. He's going to come out. Now you're going to pop back up. Now you're going to say, why wouldn't you just have the normal triangle screen, the screener look? Why we have him go to the corner is now we're making this guy make a decision. The defender has to help. If he doesn't help, he's going to be open. If he does, we can keep curling around to have this whole side of the floor wide open. All right, so we want to have space. Preferably, if it's Gabe at Michigan State, we're going to have him coming off to going to his left. He's better left and right. But that would be a 2-minute play. If we make that, then we're going to set our defense because our defense is going to turn to offense.
Do you think you're going to be a zone or a man-to-man type team?
I think we're going to be a mixed bag. I've had some great coaches and I've worked for and has stole a little bit from everybody. James Lake, Wisconsin Stout, was a big pickup full court man-to-man because he was at Ferris State with Bronco when they won a national championship. Jay Smith's a motion offensive guy, throw in the post kind of guy. Eric Dugal at K College was a Princeton offense guy. So I got a mixed bag, positionless with that. And we've got some kids here who can do a couple different things. I think we also can change defenses, do some different things with scouting and film, coming from college to high school. Be able to look at some things a little bit differently and try to change things up. But also use the KISS method. You can't throw a bunch of stuff in the bag and try to get the kids to remember it. But one thing we're going to want to be able to do is rebound and defend and be able to shoot.
Okay, Coach, you tell me about this 3-man ball screen action?
Yep.
All right, tell me how that goes.
So really we're going to have the ball at the top of the key. We're going to have a post on the elbow and a guard in the corner. We're going to put 2 shooters or 2 guys that can score on the backside. Make the help have to work. What we're really going to do is we're going to throw the ball to the wing, set the old John Wooden UCLA cut. Now we're going to hit the ball screen. So we're going to have 3-man in action on one side and 2-man on the opposite side. So on the 3-man side, he can come off the ball screen and the big can roll. He can come off the ball screen and down screen for the guy coming out of the corner. Or he can slip the ball screen, the guy can drive to the middle, and the guy can lift up. So you put 3 men on the side, and then you can drill that 3-on-3 in practice, or with the MHSA rules and 4-man workouts, you can work on it a ton. But you want to put your players in a position where they can make reads. You want to teach them how to play, not just run a bunch of plays.
Does this sound like a freshman or a sophomore doing this, or a junior or senior? It doesn't matter.
I think you really got to be able to teach it at all 3 levels in phases. I think at the freshman level, you have to be able to teach every time we're going to do this. By the time they get to JV, give them 2 or 3 options. By the time they get to me, now I should be able to do it all. So it has to be, I should be able to sit in the stands and watch my freshman game and say, yep, that's 3-man ball screen action. Or that's rip action, or that's dive action. I shouldn't go, all right, you guys just coach your team, let me know how it goes.
You should be able to see it.
Whole system.
Let me ask this. What's something that younger players or players may struggle with when it comes down to coming into an organized program like yours with the expectations that you may have?
I think one of the things they struggle with is the structures of how to play and where am I supposed to go. A lot of guys want to stand at the top of the key when we're on offense because they want the ball. They don't understand going a screen away or reading a screen or slipping a screen and then coming off a screen and then recognizing, you just hit 3 shots in a row and then I come down and shoot it. Well, I probably feel looking to you look really smart. If I come out and pass the ball, you hit your 4th shot. As long as the Huskies win, I don't care who scores. So recognizing that and also recognizing the principles of defensive rotations where you're supposed to be. And we're really going to strip it all down and break it all down into drill. I've been blessed, as you know, go watch Michigan State and
Yep.
Michigan and Grand Valley. Like, I've seen all these college programs. They spend more time in the half court in practice than they do the full court. So when you get into the high school setting, sometimes young men have a miscued view of a practice.
Sure.
They think it's going to be 5-on-5 up and down the whole time.
Run, right.
They really got to break it down into drill work. And I steal it from football. We're going to do parts, whole, parts again, maybe finish with some whole stuff, and do that in a system where we can be very successful.
Okay. Last thing, Coach, I'm not getting my shots, man. I'm not getting the ball, man. I'm kind of down. What's up, man? What's it going to take for me to get back in this?
This might not be the program for you.
Oh, yeah.
We can get 7 guys to average 8 or 9 points, or 1 guy to average 20. How many games do you think we're gonna win?
You win a whole lot of games like that.
1 guy averaging 20, we're not gonna win very many games.
Yeah.
Because the other team's gonna know that to stop him.
Yeah, and if he has an off night or anything like that.
Just shut him down.
Oh, very good.
You go watch Carolina, you watch Kansas, you watch those teams made it to the Final Four. You didn't have 1 guy averaging 30. The ball was moving.
Anybody can beat you.
Anybody's, and all those guys are reaping the reward from that. Kansas has guys. How's he going to the league?
Right.
He was on a great college team, and he won.
Right.
And he won.
I like that.
So that's where we're gonna try to go.
What a great way to end. Talking about winning, you got Coach Q right here giving you some X's and O's. He not only can bring everything together from putting the program together, but he can get it done in between the lines, as you say. Hey, you got it going on, man.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right, Lindsey Hudson with SPS. See you next time. Peace.